111.
A wise man once said,
Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, so we're back on Zolonka. I've just put it on multiplayer, just in case any of you do have the mods to the community farm, or the old community farm as it was. Right, where was I last night? A lot has changed. Well, not a lot has changed. A little bit has changed to the farm as it was. Bought another field, simply because, you know, we're trying to break the bank, so why not? Let's accept those contracts before they disappear. So 5 cultivating contracts, a couple of sowing ones, which might just get the AI to do at some point. And then a baling one, which is and a few harvesting ones. I've taken care of my animals. I know you can't see the screen at the moment. That's because I'm playing with stuff and I'm just warming up. So yeah, give me a second. We do have simulator radio on, guys. There is no DJs on at the moment, I'm afraid. But after I finish here today, I do plan on going on the radio and playing some tunage while Mr. Average is live. So yeah, we're still trying to break the bank, guys. We do, like I said, a little bit has changed, not a lot, since the last broadcast, because I've been playing it offline, obviously. So we shall show you that in a second. Just give me a tiny wee second. Right, okay. Right, okay, lives. Not sure what's going on with my camera, guys, but I've had to switch back to normal settings. So yeah, you can see the background. Just a nice white wall. Oh, nice. Yeah. Anyway, right, and what's changed? So you saw the case I had. One thing that has changed is I've got rid of a tractor. Got rid of one of the JCBs. Why? Because we upgraded some shit. What did we upgrade? They're all around here. So we upgraded the main trailer that we were using. So we got 2 of these bad boys. The lizard, it's a mod, but they take a lot compared to the size. There's another one over here with manure in, going into the factory. We sowed some manure as well. We sowed some manure, we sowed some slurry, we sowed some fertilizer because we didn't need any, and yeah, I was surprised it went up about 1 million just on fertilizer sales. And we bought the VTC trucks, nice Scanias with trailers that take anything. We bought a couple of them to help out. We also upgraded the bale trailer to a semi-trailer. I say bale trailer, it's bales, it's whatever you need it to be fair. So instead of the truck being here for the first part of this, we've actually got a semi-trailer. And we kept the rear trailer as it was because we noticed it connected onto the back of the semi-trailer, so we thought, eh, why not? Anyways, let's go do some shit. First of all, though, we have stuff to do of our own. So let's go down. Let's put fast running dev controls on a second. While we're in there, we just will put strong arm on. Right. Okay, we've got some mulch in, and we've got to turn this field around. We've just harvested a load of potatoes, so yeah. Yeah, we just harvested a load of potatoes, which we didn't need. We already had 300,000 worth of potatoes in the silo, so we didn't need them. So we sold them all and got a rather large chunk of profit. When I say a rather large chunk of profit, I mean about 600,000. 600,000. It's not just this field; it's that one over there as well. So it's the field over to there, diagonally left. Don't worry, guys. For the charity stream, I'm gonna have a scruff. Gonna have a scrape tomorrow. Yeah, don't forget, guys. Charity stream tomorrow. Kicking off with Minute 09 Gaming about 6:30. He says. Here's the buff about it. There's the information, and there's the timetable. Ignore Lancashire Lamppost. He's no longer going to be doing it. Unfortunately, Lancashire Lamppost was called into work. We are looking for a replacement, maybe by today. If not, I'm going to ask Average if he's able to extend an hour and do 4 hours, and then I shall do 4 hours, and then Zeno's already offered to do extras, so I know he's available to do 4 hours if necessary. So yeah, it might change a little bit, the timetable, but we shall see. I mean, definitely Minute will be starting at 6:30, that's no doubt. His spots are not in doubt. Average will definitely be starting at 11, that's in no doubt. It's just there's 2 spots after Average. You know, like I say, if I can extend the spot, you know, if Average can extend an hour, I can extend an hour, and then Zeno could, to be honest, by then, if we've reached our goal, there's no need to, Zeno doesn't really need to do an extra hour, although he can if he wants, but, just the idea is to get as much dono as we can for FMA UK, 5 mile to charity. So guys, I can tell you, I mean, I'm not a partner streamer with Thrustmaster, but if you're looking at the Thrustmaster farming stick for your farming, get it. It's fucking awesome. It really is. And does so much more than just farming. I use it in Euro Truck, American Truck, just to look around. It's got almost the same amount of buttons, but not quite. I think the heavy equipment controller, I think, had 24 buttons. This doesn't have so many, although there is 3 buttons on it that are programmable. Just need to figure out where that is, where to program them to, because I know Average tried to program some the other day and it didn't work. So basically what we got is for the buttons on the back of the, I mean, I know you don't know, or maybe you do know what it looks like, but on the top of the joystick there's like a load of buttons, and when you switch profiles with the top trigger on the front, there's 3 buttons on the second profile that are programmable. The downside is if you do that, I think he did it and tried to do it in game, and the game just saw it as he didn't switch profiles, which was a bit weird. So yeah, I think that has to be done in the Thrustmaster things. I don't know, we shall see. If if he manages to sort it out, then obviously we'll go from there. So guys, yeah, tomorrow 6:30 in the morning, trucking's going to start with Minute 09 Gaming, through to 11 o'clock. Like I say, all tomorrow, the guys tomorrow with SOAG Streaming are going to be doing their best to get you to part with some money for charity. So I've left my bit contributions as they are, because that's not how the Just Giving works. And if you want to give something to the charity, guys, please use the link for Just Giving. Give it directly, and then obviously I don't need to worry about it. It's all done through them and all sorts of stuff. So if you want to give to me, then use your bits and the subscribes and all that sort of jazz. But tomorrow I prefer you do the Just Giving bit. And like I say, I know every time somebody gives to charity through Minute Stream, he's going to be doing something kind of stupid. Every time somebody does something in my stream, I'm going to be spinning the Wheel of Fortune, or Misfortune, as I nicknamed it. And then, yeah, I don't know what the rest of the guys are doing. So we've got an ad break in 3 minutes, guys, which means I've been almost live for 15. Because I've got my first ad to go 15 minutes from the start, and then every hour after that. What I really want to do is do a header up the top. Yeah, so we got rid of a JCB tractor in need of 2 semi trucks. Why? Because they're faster, for one. We kept this one because this is my plowing, rolling, cultivating. I mean, when we do those cultivating contracts, this is the tractor I'll be using. Why? It's got a great turn circle on it. I mean, we still have a lot of fields of our own to do. We've got 4. When I bought those fields down near the other BGA, I've bought the 4th one now. Remember me saying that when the other field comes into harvesting thing, that I would buy that field purely because I felt it wasn't enough grass, and I've done that. To be honest, I kind of spared you the agony of watching me redo my animals, because it takes a while. I mean, I've got 2 things of pigs and 2 things of cows, and it takes, I don't know, maybe an hour to clean out and feed. So I saved it that pain. But like I say, guys, if you want to come and join me and you have the ode, I say the ode mods, but the mods to the oaks normal, then you will have most of the mods to this, and yeah, you'll be able to come play. And the only reason I'm on early, guys, is because Minute 09 Gaming, wasn't going to stream today, or isn't going to stream today. because he's got workies to contend with. So guys, we're going to turn this around exactly the same as what we would do. We had potatoes from it, so we're sticking potatoes back in. So we got liming to do. Liming, ferting, planting, rolling. Unless I want to fert after I plant, but you know, just to change up the routine. Because I feel it doesn't matter which way you do it, really. I mean, as long as you mulch and lime, you can basically, I think, plant and fert whichever way you want. And then obviously to totally finish the field off, you need to field roll it. So when we finish this mulching, we'll go up, we'll switch the mulcher into a field roller. I mean, I painted it green because, I mean, to be honest, what I might do is, I don't know what colours to put. I was going to buy two more, just so I didn't have to switch them all the time, you know. So I keep this one green and have it as my grass roller. So I think Az is right. I think I'm probably doing a bit too much for the grass, you know, because what I've been doing to get the ground right for the grass is I've been overkilling it. I've been so after I cut it and get everything off, I've been liming it, ferting it, and grass rolling it, and I think I've been overkilling it. But what I've been doing has been working to get the soil right, because when you roll over it, you know, like I say, with the fields up there that I had in my Zero to Hero series, it made the ground a little bit better. You know, every cut was slightly better than the soil was slightly better than the last time I cut it. So it was working. So I'm not saying that I won't do it all the time. Maybe every other time lime it and stuff, you know, just to keep the soil good. So yeah, like I was saying, I was going to change this to the grass roller and buy two more. The trouble is, what colours do I make them for a field roller and then a mulcher? Field roller, I suppose, brown, maybe, because I'm rolling the field. I don't know, maybe. But what colour do I make the mulcher? I don't know, purple maybe? I don't know whether that's an option. Alright, let's get one of the fast boys out and we'll let the AI do the next bit. Morning, Grizz, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good, dude. We'll think about that. Right, buying a second and third one of these, because we'll have to find somewhere to put it. That's the trouble. You know, we'll have to probably place a shed down just for the mulching equipment. And to be honest, I like these French barn kind of sheds. I think they're great fun, easy to use. We're going to get one of these other boys out, won't we, to do this next bit. Let's just put you there. That'll do. Oh, hello. There we go. And we're just going to have the AI do this. Why? Because I can set up the planter while I'm doing it. I'm fine, not normally up this early, but had a few restless nights. But I think from yesterday, had a good nap. Yeah, it's probably heat, mate, that's doing it. I mean, I've been getting a load of restless nights lately, and it's heat that's been getting me. Let's see if that'll do, yeah. You go. we'll get all the bits later on. Yeah, we use that to plant with. I'm planting potatoes, so I need the blue one. I think it's this way. Is it that way? No, it's the other way. All right. Oops. This tractor was cheap, very, very cheap. 80 something thousand, I think this cost me, brand new. It's a mod, obviously, because of the colors, but right. I think what I should do is, let's just wait there. I think what we should do is we should put 2 headlands in this side, maybe 2 headlands in the other side. We need to see, yeah, because you've missed all that lot. But because precision farming's on, I doubt whether it will allow us to recover it, so I'm not too fussed. But it looks like there's enough room down here to make the turn every time. I mean, we may suffer one. So maybe 1 header down the bottom. Coffee's almost cold. You need to know. What we'll do is we'll just wait for him to move to the next lane, because that should be about it. Climbing, and then we'll move him over to the other field when he gets down the bottom. We'll get the planter dude up, and we'll plant ourselves. Because, like I said, I want to do a headland there, maybe 2, just so he can spin round. Come on, there's plenty of room. Plenty of bollocks, there's plenty of room. Still do love this Amazonian lime spreader, not the game version, but like you, yeah. I mean, that little bit that it missed over there, it's not even worth even bothering going over with precision farming, you know, trying to go back over. Because it just won't do nothing. Precision farming will go, no, you don't need it. Sorry. I do kind of use precision farming, you know, not to the extent that a lot of the boys do, but because in this one, like I said, I'm just trying to make money. That's all I'm trying to do is see how much money I can make before 25 comes out. You know, and I'm up to 4.2 million in, I don't know, what has it been, half a month? 3 weeks? It's no more than 3 weeks, is it, since I've been trying to do this. And I'm not really trying. I'm going on a few hours a day, maybe, off stream, you know. Right, let's have you. Oh, okay. There, you take over now. Go. Good. Go back to you. Back you up. Oh, we need to put cattle headlands in. Okay. Come on, turn. And guys, just come in the chat is my link to Moser Racing, although I don't use Moser at the moment. I do intend to start buying some in the near future. And like I keep saying, if you're thinking about buying brand new, definite with a wheel, you know, the Logitech G29, G920 is no longer the choice you should think about. I mean, it's still the cheapest, but, you know, you should really think about other things. Stewie, good morning. And straight off the lurk. Yeah. So, price-wise, you know, this is what I'm talking about. Logitech G920, G29, whatever you want to go for. $329.99 in the UK. Okay. Thrustmaster, what I'm using, Thrustmaster T300 GT RS. £370. This is without shifters. This is just base kit. $379.99. Okay. Moser R3 kit, which will work with PC and I forget which console, but it works with one console. I think it's Xbox. $399.99, and that's a DD wheel. So from lowest to highest, you know, £70. I know you get one pedal less with the Moser kit, but considering that in about a week after you bought it, the £40 extra for the third pedal, you know, and you're building up a really, you know, in a really good place for, you know, upgrades and stuff. Thinking future, or maybe Hori as Logitech, maybe the last one for me, has had a G27 for 10 years, that's before it gave up. Then and now G29 till it probably goes the same way as last one. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I mean, like Chris said, you know, DD wheel is probably going to be your last ever wheel, because you will not need another wheel after you go DD, really. I mean, and to be honest, and for what a lot of us do, Grizz, average, me, we don't really need a DD wheel for farming and trucking. But it's nice, you know, because we can go down a whole different ecosystem. Yes, the wheels are expensive, but the add-on bits are not that expensive, you know. If you got an R3, £400, a little expensive more than anything else. Your third pedal's £40. That's not so bad. If you want the brake kit, it's another £30, £40. That's not so bad. You know, the stuff you can save a week for, a month for, whatever. I'm still here. We'll chip in with random shit, random sometimes. Yeah, no worries, Steve. Really do like that one. That one was on the SCS stream. They showed or had some influence on the design. Oh yeah, the Hori one or the stealth one, because they made one as well recently, haven't they? And they've tried that one as well. The Hori one, yeah. The first, did they remake that first video they did when they were supposedly doing a review on it? Because a lot of people are telling me that they did a good review on it, and the first post they did when they were live with the Hori wheel, they did absolutely shit review on it. I mean, real shit. But then again, I am not sure of the quality. It looks really plasticky, doesn't it, the Hori wheel? That's the trouble. Yeah, so like I was saying, that on their first video of the Hori wheel, it looked like they did a piss poor job reviewing it. You know, when they were supposed to be reviewing it, they mainly did their own stuff. JMR, sup, Big Daddy? It's not too bad. Thank you for your first time chat, dude. Yeah, I mean, so this is what I was expecting from the review. So they were doing their own, SCS were doing their own stuff, and obviously they were reviewing, they were going to review the Hori wheel, so fair enough. And they sort of went to the guy that was using it and went, "How does it feel?" And he sort of went, "Yeah, it feels good," and that was it. You know, if that was me sat in the chair, I would have went, "Well, how does the steering feel compared to, say, the T300 because that's about the same price point. You know, how does the pedals feel compared to, I don't know, the Logitech set? How does the gear shifter feel compared to the THA8, which is considered one of the best shifters out there for Sims? Yeah, it is. You can look it up anywhere. The THA8A from Thrustmaster is considered one of the best shifters in the game. So yeah, I mean, there was none of that. So about a day later, this is a bit, about a day later, SCS themselves, when I was playing, actually raided me. And one of the guys said, did you see the video they did on the Hori thing? And I ripped into him. I mean, I ripped into him big time. I went, well, to be honest, the VOD was all right. I said, but considering that your title was reviewing the Hori wheel, you didn't do much reviewing. And some guy went, well, they did. I went, well, no, they didn't. I said they didn't compare it to anything. So it wasn't a review. They just sort of went to the guy and went, how does it feel? Oh, yeah, it feels all right. That's not a review. That's, they've asked you to review something, you've used it and gone, yeah, it's all right. And that's all you did. I said, so it's not a review. You've basically had a bit of equipment off Hori for doing nothing. I said, so, you know, you kind of wasted their time and yours doing it. Although I've noticed he's still using it, so it must be half decent. You know, the last SCS video I saw, the guy was still using it, so it must be all right. Right, let's just put this guy on remote a minute, and we'll get rid of this guy. As I say, we get rid of this guy. We're going to go put the fur on. Start up. I do like the ability of having a retarder stick on for the wheel. To be honest, Grizz, you know, if you allocated your buttons right, you could have that on your steering wheel. You know, I mean, if I'm guessing you're like me, Grizz, you've got buttons on your Stream Deck, or you've got a Stream Deck with buttons on. So a lot of your steering wheel buttons are just, I don't know, ease of use buttons, I call them. So for me, I've got horn, wipers, steering, you know, indicators on my steering wheel. So stuff that I use all the time for ease of use. And all the, like, the maybe use buttons, like stop, start, hazards, indicator, you know, and stuff like that, I've got, you know, on my Stream Deck. So I'm guessing you're kind of the same. So stuff like the, you know, retarder, stop, and I know what you're talking about because I've used one in the bus. Could be put on your Stream Deck. You know what I mean? I do currently up and down hat on the wheel, flappy for engine brake. Yeah, so you know, if you had a Stream Deck as well, you know, you could allocate some buttons around and be able to have the retarder. It's not too much of an issue, I don't think. You've got Stream Dash. There you go. So to be fair, you could just allocate some buttons on Stream Dash or Sim Dash, maybe, and then bosh. There you go. I don't know. I've never used Stream Dash, so I don't Sim Dash, so I don't know how it works. I don't know whether it's just a dashboard or whether you get extra buttons on it as well to allocate. Go on then. With my customized or edited the original design. Right, we'll let you two carry on, bollocks it. We'll get in you, and we were going to buy a roller, weren't we? Get a field roller. Rollers, 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 rollers. Rollers, I'll find it in a minute, don't tell me. Rollers, there we go. And we want that one. Customize, field roller, yes. We're going to paint it brown. Why? Because why the hell not? Rim color. We're going to paint that light brown. Oh, we'll change that around. There we go. And we'll put that dark brown. There we go. That looks better. 15 mile an hour. Yeah. Buy. And then we just need to buy. We need to change that motor into a grass roller. We'll put them over here. We'll leave the tractors out. $40,000. Yeah, I had more than that in profit from new potato sales. I had $1 million in there, and I had another $1 million off her that I sold. Wow. Fertilizing dude's nearly done already. Shit. We'll have to check that planter and make sure he's done the whole field. I'm always skeptical using AIs because they don't do the full job all the time. Right, let's leave you there a second. I need to... So you're going to do the full job. You're good. Okay, so what are you doing? Are you doing the whole job? Oh yeah, you're having to do the whole job because I... Because I yeah, did that bit. Right, okay, so we need to get on that. Because he's just about to finish, so we'll stick him down on the other bit. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. No, 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 no. Finish the field. Right, let's put you down the bottom. I'm hoping this one doesn't catch that one, but you never know, it might do. The reason I use AIs, guys, is they don't really cost as much as you think, and allows you to do other jobs while you're doing them. So this dude's nearly done, so we can take this dude back up to the farm, and then we can get on the rolling. And then before we even finish that field, the rolling, you know, the rolling will be kind of done. We've still got these 4 grass fields to do yet as well. Also finally figured out the trucky job dispatcher the other day. Sweet. I say sweet, you know, Grizz, we don't use it, you know. Be more ideal if you can figure out the Trucksbook one, because then every so often one of the admin could throw out a job on that. We've tried it a few times, and for us it doesn't seem to work. You know, we checked out a job. Somebody went to collect it within a few minutes, and it just wouldn't give them the job. We weren't sure what was going on. So I know I do not have to do just the achievement. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I say, if it weren't for the charity stream on Saturday, that's what I was going to do. I had achievements all lined up to go and do, and where to do them and stuff. Okay, so let's turn you off. We don't need you. I think that the fart guy... Yeah, we'll wait for the fart guy. And then we'll just put him back and stuff. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow when I stream, not sure what time it's going to be because Lamppost was called into work, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to be doing 6 hours, 4 hours, and what. But during my stream, I have 3, so not 1, not 2, but 3 Icon City button packs for ETS ATS. It's the version 2 packs. They are fucking awesome, let me tell you that. I currently use one. There is so many buttons already set up, it's unreal. So anything that is set up in default, anything that's already set up in default, it's important I echo that, will be already active during, you know, all you'll have to do is put it on your stream deck and they're ready to go. So anything that's default and you haven't changed, will automatically be, you'll be able to use it straight away. If you've changed it, then obviously you need to change it to whatever the button to whatever you've changed it to. But yeah, three sets of the version 2 ETS buttons. Plug and play by default. Yeah, man. To be honest, except for a few bits and bobs which I've added, all my main buttons are default on ETS, ATS. All of them. Dude, I don't need you to do that. Right, let's put you back. Did you unfold? Yes, you did. So we need to fold that. But the reason why you need to fold is there's a little sort of, not jockey wheel, but a jockey stand with these. You need to unfold it again to put the jockey stand down. Otherwise, it puts the hitch on the floor. And that's unrealistic, because you wouldn't do that. Put the hitch totally on the floor. Why? Because you wouldn't be able to pick the fucking thing up. Like that one there. Like I've just noticed the other wagon that I just put in. I need to change that. I need to grab hold of that. Normally a block of wood or something. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have the dolly wheel stand, like if the trailer doesn't have a dolly wheel, yeah, a block of wood will do it in real life. But in this, you can just press the unfold button, it'll put the dolly wheel stand down, and then you can unpack it again. It's a nice little bit of animation. I know some of you will go, yeah, but it's a bit useless information, animation. It's not, it's decent. Let's put this away, and then we'll roll those fields. And then we've got a shit ton of, I'm not sure what to do with the grass. I suppose what we should do is see how much hay we got. Again, I'm not doing silage. I've got a load of silage in my thing because there was a big field I did that wasn't mine. So I got a load of silage over there that needs to be sowed at some point. But yeah, it came off the contract. Fucked up. So I haven't even tried to sell it yet. So yeah, I've got 600,000 litres of hay. So really I could hay it and just sell it. 600,000 litres. The thing I hate with this is it's got a tow hitch on this one, but I don't think it works the hair. The thing I got. We've got a load of cultivating to do as well if we finish that. Okay, so you're on. Right, that's lower. Let's get on with it. So this is just the final bit, guys, of sealing the field. So yeah, it's all done and dusted and gravy. What I can do is I can put that on. Let's put that on with that. Come out of that and activate. And then I can put that on. Hey guys, no hands. Anyway, guys, good morning. How we doing? My coffee is cold, but hey. I've taken my shoulder tablets. Many of you guys know I've been suffering the last, 3 weeks with frozen shoulder. It's a nightmare. So basically, to stop any pain, I need to be keeping my shoulder still like that. But at work, I need to reach up for stuff like that. I need to reach up for stuff above me, and it's a pain in the ass, and it fucking hurts because it shoots a pain. I don't know, like a pain spike down through my arm, and that it's fucking horrible. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the top short just for quickness, and then I'll finish off the field when sort of we're done, and then obviously switch over to the other field. But during the next down, I shall show you the map. Maybe I could put this one. Alright, so these 4 fields here are mine now. Just checking on this guy because he's near the end. Like I say, we'll get close to the edge and then we should finish it off at the end. There. Right. Okay. We can now show. We can now show you the fields. Yeah. So we had we had these 3 fields, and we've bought this 4th one. Why? I felt that these 3 didn't produce enough on their own. So we bought this 4th one, and hopefully, you know, between the 4 fields there'll be enough to cover everything. Although, you know, don't really need it, because this field really does enough to feed the cows. You know, it's only going to hay to feed the cows. So these 4 fields are just profit margin now. So I'll you know, cut these, hay them, and we shall get some money, because you know, we'll pick it up with the sucky wagon and put it straight to sale. Right, what I might do is I might tidy up the top, because we've only got to come down now on that little slither. And then we'll start on the other field. We might put a headland up in top and bottom on it though. But like I say, guys, tomorrow, charity stream by the Son of Ignorance Gamers Discord community. Out of curiosity, am I OBS or Streamlabs? I used to use Streamlabs, but it takes up a lot of resources, I felt, to stream with. So I switched to OBS Studio, because that's what the guys use, or average users. And he says it doesn't take up half the resources that Streamlabs does. Although my alerts still come from Streamlabs. So when you guys sub and stuff, all those kind of alerts still come from Streamlabs. So I still kind of use it a little bit, but for streaming itself, putting it out there, just straight OBS. Like I say, I feel that OBS Studio uses less resources than Streamlabs OBS. I think it's more CPU intensive, or depends how you have it set. If you have it set to use your CPU to stream, then it can do. Morning, Average. How you doing, bro? Yeah, if you set it so that your graphics is going through your CPU, then yes, it can be. I don't, because I've got an NVIDIA graphics card. I set it to go through NVANC, which is sort of like a side. This is how the professionals choose to describe it. It goes through a separate part of your graphics card, because apparently NVIDIA thought about streamers. Don't know how true that was, but you know, that's how they describe it. You know, the NVIDIA's graphics card has a separate portion of memory dedicated for streaming, and yeah, that way, you know, if you've got a decent graphics card, you just go through that part of your graphics card, and it uses less CPU power. But the trouble is, the more you add to your stream, obviously the more load you're going to have anyways, you know. So if you use stuff like, I don't know, sound alerts, just for instance, Lumiere. Lumiere's can, you know, be a real big CPU usage, especially if, you know, lots of HFX are sounding off. I've only tried Streamlabs so far, so I'm using an AMD card and CPU. Yeah, so same as what you're doing now in Streamlabs, you just tell it that the output, because using an AMD card, would be CPU, unless it's got the, what's it called, AMD 256 or something like that. I forget what they called it. If it has that, because I think that some of the new AMD cards have got the separate piece for streamers now. The newer cards have. Decoding software, that's it, yeah. The GPU has nothing to do with OBS. You can use CPU to a GPU, but you can only... But then you can on slobs too. Yeah, I know it's the same settings, but yeah, I think I saw a video that one of the reviewers used that AMD have started to put that little bit of software in. So, you know, like we do, Average, where you tell the streaming software to use NVENC. Apparently, AMD has its own thing now with some of the newer cards, and they can now utilize their GPUs for the same thing as we do. Like I say, I don't have an AMD new graphics card, so I don't know, but apparently it's a thing I've seen. You can still set it like that with AMD. I will have a shave tomorrow for the stuff for the charity stream. I know I look like a scruffy twat, but you know, 4 days of dry on a bus will do that, dear. Where did I miss a spot? Tell me, because I am paranoid with shit like that. Dick. I would, you know, go over and over and over and over until I whoa, come back. There we go. Sorry, I didn't miss any. There we go. Right, now I can just fuck about with you guys. Yeah. Absolute dick. Love this mod. Absolutely love this mod. VCA, GPS on steroids. I'm probably going to miss a bit now. Yeah, we'll get that in a minute. Because we did miss a bit. And you can easily see it, so, you know, it's not too hard to go get. So, guys, yeah, we got to do this. There's 4 fields down there to do with grass. We'll quickly do them, pay them up. Like I say, I don't know why, but even though my lawnmower, the Big M, has a tow hitch on, the windrow stroke header doesn't power up with it. I'm not sure whether I have to add something on to, I don't know, make it have a PTO. But I do, you know, because I've got the extra field down there, what I'm going to do is mow them as if I'm mowing one field. Because obviously the land between them, the roads between them are all mine as well. So I'm just going to mow them as if I'm mowing one big field. Except for the little, like, sharp corner around the BGA down there. Yep. Zolonka's good, guys, but it doesn't have a BGA. So I had to put my own in. In fact, I filled the first one, so I had to put another one in. Right, we're nearly finished this. Whew. Well, let's take over that. Oh, where is it? There it is, I can see it. So, if I go on the radio later, I say later, after stream, I have a rather interesting top 10 for you today. You know I do no doubt top 10s. If you didn't, then I do on Simulator Radio. So my no doubt top 10 today is B-sided tracks that were more popular than their A-side. Should be interesting. I mean, obviously I know what's on the list, but you know, you guys don't. Right, so that's that. So that's one lot of my fields turned round. So we just need to do the grass field. We also need to turn the motor over there into a grass roller. Why? Because that's what we're doing now. We're going to be using separate ones to save us time. Going back to the shop and swapping. So let's get on the tether stroke windrow. Cracking bit of kit this is, I love it. And we'll take that down to the field and then we'll jump on the mowers and the mower and we'll take that down to the field. So we'll park it near the, I think that's the heat bio plant. I think that's what they called it. This place here. It's weird because I thought it was a wood place, but it's not. So I cut a tree down and just plonked it in there. I know, weird. Right, let's turn you off. Jump in the mowers. Mower. Where the fuck's there it is? So guys, like I said a little bit earlier when I said about this job, I've been taking care of my grass a little weird. When I say a little weird, I mean, as I had Az come in the other day and say it doesn't make any difference, but I think it does. A little bit. So what I've been doing is when I cut my grass and I reset the field, if the field looks orange, I lime it. And fart it. And when you get on the next cut, it looks, the colours look slightly better. You know, they look slightly greener. Why isn't that? This has been doing this lately. Watch this. Get out, get back in. Don't know why, but yeah, that's been a thing lately. I think this requires 2 headlands. Yeah, it's tuning it. Chris, good morning. How you doing, lady? think 2 headlands will do it. You good? That's good. Work today, or you got day off? Still week off. Jeez. Right, this is the bit that I was talking about juts out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mow up until I think it cuts into the other field. So about there. And then hopefully I will get this right. Hopefully I'll get this right and it'll work out. Because like I say, I've got the 4 fields to do, so yeah, there's a lot of grass. And then we'll go back over with the heading wagon, head it all up, come back down with a sucky truck, and we're going to sell it because we've got 400,000 hid away. I say hid away in the silo. So we can sell all this. Damn, we're on a... Yeah, we got that wrong. Right, go back to the top. We'll do a couple of headlands when we get down the bottom as well. We're just going to go straight down now. Well, I say straight down, straight as we can. Kinda. Thank you, Average. Giving a shout out for Crazy Chris. She doesn't stream, guys, but if we can give her a slight nudge, you never know, she might do. But yeah, 64 is ours as well. So, I mean, this field's cutting and it's going orange. If we could, you know, we might lime it and then it might start turning green. Like I say, I know a few of you'll go, why are you liming grass for? Morning, Brax. How you doing, buddy? We'll get a couple of headlands in. Like I say, we may... What we'll do is we'll get the odd bit that side as well, and then we just got long ups and downs. I have thought about it, kept asking Stuart questions, but I don't think I'll stream. I mean, I suppose the main thing is, you know, you do it, you know, a lot of us that do it because we just enjoy it, you know, it's not a thing. I mean, there is a lot of time and effort put in. I mean, like Average said, when the guys do a farming stream, there's a lot that goes on in the back, and I mean a lot. I mean, sometimes the guys are in the chat till 10, 11 o'clock at night, and you think they're offline, you know, at 2:30 when Average goes offline, and yet they're still planning stuff at about 10 o'clock at night for the following day. to keep you guys entertained. There's a lot that goes into it. Whereas me, I just look to see if there's work and I crack on. Wishing you all the best for tomorrow's mega event. Thank you, Mrs. H. Should be fun. Should be really, really fun. I mean, the thing that Minute 09 Gaming is doing. Spit on that thing. Manny, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, should be fun, guys. Like I say, Minute 09 Gaming is doing his thing when somebody donos to the charity. I think it's something to do with chili sauce or something. Not quite sure what it is. What you know, I didn't really get to see him the last time he did it. That was the thing. But yeah, it's something to do with like chili sauce, and he's gonna. I know he was ill the last time he did it. So yeah, I mean, so the more you guys dono, the more he's gonna experience pain. And I know you guys like seeing us in pain. But yeah, that's his thing. Not sure if Average is going to be doing anything special for a dono, but you know, I will be spinning the wheel of misfortune every time there's a dono in my stream. Plus, don't forget, 3 giveaways in conjunction with our partners at Icon City, guys, and there's my code in chat. Good little way of supporting your favourite streamer. If you don't want to use mine, guys, there's also guys in the SOAG Discord that have their own codes. I know Loopy has a code, Average has a code, and a few of the other guys that stream also have their codes with Icon City. And like I say, I will be giving away 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 codes to the ATS ETS version 2 button pack. They're basically the same. You can use them for both because obviously it's basically the same game. So that your button pack for ATS will work with ETS and vice versa. You can, I think the guy, I think it's Andy, the guy who sent me the email, said that you can choose either or. I'm not sure how it works. I just give you the code and you go to the Icon City webpage and redeem. That's as far as I understand it. The brand new Icon City website, guys. They've redeveloped it. It looks fucking awesome. I think there's a couple of free packs on there, or free icon packs on there if you've got Stream Deck Loot Deck. There's a couple of very basic free ones, as well as the ones you got to pay for. And like I say, they not only do gaming packs, guys, for ATS, ETS, farming sim. I think they've just brought out Once Human. Yeah, they have. They've brought out Once Human, a pack for that. They not only bring out those kind of packs, guys, they bring out productivity packs. So, you know, Word, Photoshop, they do all them kind of packs as well. And they do just icon packs. So, yeah, go check them out. Use somebody's code, get your 10% off. I mean, it's not only a one-time use. Anytime you go into Icon City, you can use a streamer's code and the same one if you really want to. So there we go, guys. We're doing the ups and downs, the long ups and downs now. On 4 fields. The only downside is, guys, we had to make this VGA. We've owned it. We can't sell it back because it says we own something on the field. And we had to put a BGA on our land. Why? Because one wasn't enough. And yeah, during the last couple of days I've made a load of money. Why? Because we sowed some fertilizer. So we got a fertilizer plant which we make, well, we put in manure and water, mixed fertilizer. We didn't want a big one, we only wanted a small one. That just sowed just before I came online. Well, no, it sowed last night, to be fair, because I bought some stuff with it. So that sowed made us $1.5 million. I don't know whether the price was right, but yeah. So for $1.5 million. Also, the BGA's paid in their money. That was a couple of 100,000. And last night we did a potato contract, which we didn't need any potatoes from because we got some in the BGA. Not BGA, sorry. We got some in the silo. So we didn't need them. So we sold all the potatoes. That was $1.5 million profit from our field. I say fields. Because we got a long skinny field and then we got a field beside it, which the two we just turned around. Shit, what did we put in there? I hope I put potatoes in there. I didn't fucking check. These two here. What did we put in there? Please, I put potatoes back in there. No, we didn't. Fuck. What did we put in there? Corn. Okay. So remind me, guys, if we turn these around in stream, I have to put these to potatoes. Because I'm a dick. I think what I could do, just to remind me, is put the planter on potatoes before I use it. Like, in a minute. So guys, we'll get the tedder on this. I say the tedder, it's more like a windrow stroke tedder, because it does both jobs at the same time. We'll get that on these fields. Shouldn't take me too long. We'll pick up with a sucky wagon, and then we're just going to sell. Sell. I'm thinking with the sale of that today, the sale of the potatoes today, a few contracts maybe we can fit in, we should be nearing the 5 million mark. Remember, we're going to do a 5 million challenge on this. And then I said in stream, if I get up to that, it's a 10 million challenge. And then one of our guys said, well, why don't you just do a, let's see what we can make before 25. And that became Break the Bank, like it is titled now. But I don't think there's any more upgrades I can make to make the jobs faster anymore. So we've basically got everything that we can do. You know, we've got decent vehicles, we've got decent tractors, you know, we've got decent trailers, decent equipment. So all it is now is just, you know, do the jobs, make the money, enjoy the farming, chill out, listen to the radio. Because that's basically all I do when I farm, guys. You know, the guys will tell you with the Surrey Community Farm, they can give me a long job that will take me 3-4 hours. I will happily do it. You know, and I will get in the tractor, the mowers, whatever, and switch the radio on, and that's me done. See you later, bye. Right, we're gonna have to get creative in a minute, by the looks of it. I say creative. What we'll do is we'll just, every time we hit the line of the field, we'll just follow the line, even though it'll be already cut. You know, but it won't cut it again. So I think there's a few other, I mean, especially I'm talking basically average and anybody who's going to be helping me stream on the day tomorrow. So as you can see, I've got the dono bar underneath. I've got the recent donos going in a ticker tape up the top. I think there's a couple of other things you can have. I'll talk to you later about it, because I know after my stream, I know Average will start streaming, so, you know, I won't bother him about stuff like that when he's streaming, because he won't have time to listen to me, for one. But yeah, I know there's a couple of bits more you can have. I know there's a alert box. I don't know whether you're interested in that. I might put it in, the dono alert box, just so I know exactly when somebody's donoed. Again, it's just a browser source, whack it in your OBS. Like I said, I think there's a couple more things you can have. I'll have to go through them. Coming up, so you gotta get this party started. Right, we'll just go to the edge. There we go. I know what a few are going to say now. Just do up and downs on here and then go up the top and do ups and downs. That's exactly what I'm going to do. But as you can see, and I've told people this before, when I cut grass, I am really, really anal in doing it. I will literally cut every blade of grass I can cut to make the maximum amount of money. And if I'm using normal equipment, I will make sure I don't lose any grass, especially with contracts. You know, I will literally make sure I don't lose any blade of grass, even if the baler is still got grass or hay or silage in it. You know, I will literally cut, collect in every single blade of grass. That I'll have to make sure gets turned into hay in a minute, so otherwise the forage wagon will delete what's in there. I'm not joking, it does. You know, if you go over grass when you got hay in, deletes the fucking hay and picks up the grass and then goes back to hay again. So we were expecting riots down my way yesterday. To be honest, we've been expecting them for a couple of days. I say we've been expecting them. The police have been on high alert down here for the riots. You know, the riots that have been going on about all this shit that's been going on lately. And I think my mate said it best, you know. Why are we, bothering with protesting against certain stuff to do with human rights when what happened at the beginning was to protect the human right? I mean, I don't want to go into the politics of it, obviously, but, you know, there's certain things that in this country happen with certain stuff. I mean, if you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, just on the news lately, about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, the police went into a house with a social worker and basically said to him, look, your kids aren't in a fit state. They're not living in a fit state. We need to take them away. And that's how all this rioting and shit kicked off. I mean, there was a couple of other incidents along with it. This needs washing. You know, the police officer that got stabbed or shot. That other guy got stabbed or shot. But it all started because of the social worker and the police guys just doing their jobs. I don't wash my equipment that often, guys, but when it's this dirty, I do wash. To be honest, I like a bit, I don't know, I like it to look used without looking dirty. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody except me, but yeah. You know, so if it's got a bit of dust on it, it's fine. It's still clean. Where's the guy? There he is. Right, so we'll start the other end. Why? Because if I start this end, it'll kick it out. I mean, it's going to kick it out anyway, but it won't kick out so much. So there you go, guys. It's tedding and windrowing all at the same time. Love this bit of equipment. Just saves your job. I don't know why I always pick it up. I think I've missed a bit there. Yeah, there's a bit of dark just there. Don't know whether that was going to be a thing. Yeah, it did. It changed. That would have fucked me right over, guys, if I'd have left it there. The only downside, I say a downside, it's not a downside, it's kind of reality, how it would work in real life. You know, once you're doing your ups and downs, if you go through this swath here, it will add it to the swath that you're doing up and down. So it is kind of real, because that's exactly what would happen in real life. Right. Yeah, I thought we would miss some there. We need to redo them. We still missed the little. Oh, don't go into that one. Mel, good morning. How you doing, lady? Oh, is that? That's on a bobble. I can't get them. That's gonna fuck me over. That they are. They're gonna fuck me over. They're gonna fuck me over. I know. I'm kind of doing. I gotta try dirt, but not now. Where is it? Did I get him that time? Got a bit of it. I think I got him. I think I got it. Not doing bad, thanks. How's it? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, those messages that you sent me the other day, yeah, I didn't really care. I wasn't doing those routes. I know it's selfish of me, but, you know. When you get the shit that I get every day, you know, from not just the customers, but the offers as well, you sort of don't care when it doesn't concern you. Right. What we'll do is we'll just go into that and we'll pick it up and spin around and get that other bit over here. I'm sure they'll find out, Mail, whether it's closed or not, or whether it's just lights. If it's just lights, then they'll still run the buses through, and they'll just say it's just one of them things and run late, like we did the last time when they shut the road near you. You know, they shut the one-way system, didn't they, a few weeks back, and our lot just went, you can get through. You know. They don't care whether you run late. Not in rural. You just gotta run. It's gotta run. So they don't care monkeys. Okay. Those are the extra lines. People in the village aren't too pleased, but just thinking what will be. Yeah. You know. But as soon as they get it done, I don't know what's happened, but well, yeah, it was a wall, wasn't it, that fell down. You know, as soon as they'll either look at it and choose to knock the whole house down, which could happen, or they'll find some way of shoring it up and fixing it. You know, it'll just be one of them things. I imagine the whole house is tilted, so I would imagine the only course of action is to knock the thing down and rebuild. I would think. How did that bit get there? Like I say, guys, I know I'm being anal with this, but if I don't turn all the grass to hay, the sucky wagon will just go bonk and delete the hay or delete the grass or whatever's in there and change it to the other. It's a pain, but it's what it is. Guys, we've already spoke about Moser, and if you're buying brand new, you should really think of buying DD wheels. You know, if you're thinking about buying brand new for brand new prices, then yeah, look at Moser, look at Fanatec. You know, their prices of a starter wheel now are not too far off your belt driven wheels on brand new pricing. If you're buying second hand, then yeah, still buy the wheel second hand, but because obviously you're going to save money. So down here, a G920 you could probably get for £100 without a shifter, you know, second hand, but then you're chancing that it's going to work, or if it's got problems or whatever, you know. But like I say, if you're buying brand new, yeah, you should really consider people like Moser, Fanatec now. They're not that more expensive, and if you're going to use Moser, there's my link. Doesn't give me any money off, or doesn't give me any money. It just shows that you're using my link, and yeah, bigs me up. And if I get bigged up enough, then you never know, things may happen. I mean, just like I think it was Scroff. They sent him the PSW wheel. He didn't even have any of their equipment. So about 2 weeks later, they sent him the rest. They sent him the rest. You know, just off the back of the whim, they sent him the TSW wheel, the trucking wheel. And I think he said in his live or his YouTube thing that they sent me this. They sent me this wheel, and I sent them an email back saying I don't have any of your equipment. So they sent him the rest, just so he could try the wheel. You know, I think they sent him it just for review, so you have to send it back. But yeah, they sent him the rest of the equipment so he could use it. It's the same when he tested the Hori stuff, the Hori farming stuff. To be honest, he did a good review on that, and he said, it was a good lot of equipment, but the footprint of the joystick was huge, and it is compared to the Thrustmaster farm stick. I mean, by the looks of the picture he showed and stuff, it was twice the footprint on your desk to the farm stick. Also, one tip with Logitech: if you upgrade wheel, you don't have a shifter and still have your old 27 shifter, there is a cable that you can get to use it standalone. Yes, there is. It's the same with Thrustmaster. If I was to upgrade, I wouldn't need to get the Moser shifter, because I can use the Thrustmaster shifter standalone. And a lot of people say that the Thrustmaster shifter is one of the best out there. And when they say one of the best out there, considering that Fanatec have had their gear shifter out for a while, when I say a while, about 6 years, they're still saying that the THA 8A shifter is the best in the market. I shit you not, go look. Gavin, hey, hi, how you doing? Thrustmaster is one of the standard connections that is most used on either brands. Yeah, but what you can do with Thrustmaster is that if you're using, say, I use my T300 GTRS on a console, I can plug my shifter straight into the wheel, and it will act as one. Whereas on PC, you have to use a connection cable through USB and use it standalone. Which, if I now upgrade to Moser, I don't need to worry about shifter. So in effect, I could just get the R3 kit and just buy the extra pedals and stuff. That would cost me about £470 in total with everything that I'd want, and I can still use my my Thrustmaster shifter. Just playing some F123 this morning. GG's. I used to be big into the F1 games, and then I don't know. I just want to chill out when I play games now, you know. So all the bang bang games I used to play, Call of Duty, Destiny, I've kind of lost interest in them. So yeah, now I just come on, chill out, talk to you guys. You know, it's become my thing. You know, get the juices flowing. Give you some information. You give me some information, and we have a good time. And if you want to, you can come give me a hand. There is mods involved on this though, guys, and like I say, if you were in the community farm when the normal Oaks was around, you will have most of the mods to this. I think you're only missing about 2. And you can come give me a hand. Unfortunately, I don't have a mods list for what I'm currently playing. In fact, I do need to clean out my own mods folder. And just keep the ones I'm using. And then I can probably put them on my Google Drive. In case somebody does want to give me a hand up until 25 comes out. Because, of course, when 25 does come out, guys, I will be switching straight away. What map is this? Zolonka. A lot of people think it's a boring map, and I used to think that way as well. But, big but now. You need to... It's one of those maps where you can't just formulate a conclusion on a map straight away. You need to farm it. Because I thought I would get... When I looked at it and drove around it, I thought I would get bored with how straight some of the fields were and stuff. But it turns out that I've not seen a flat field. I mean, these look pretty flat, but they're not. There's slight inclines, slight declines, and on some of the fields in the top right corner, they bow up quite fucking hefty. I mean, when I first came on this map and I had low equipment, literally one of my harvesters were doing 1 mile an hour up the hill. And what I decided to do to harvest the field with a little bit of extra speed is I came down on the narrow angle side to side just so I could get it done. You know? I've never had to do that on a map before. You know, decide which way to harvest, just so to make the, you know, time and effect sort of thing work properly. So yeah, I literally went bloop bloop on the short angle, and then once I come down the hill a bit, I tried a line down and came back up, and that seemed to work. So yeah, wow, I haven't heard this for ages. Ashford and Simpson, you know I'm solid. Solid as my head. Fuck you, boys. And now I'm solid. Solid as my finger. Have you got this one? Have got this one, but haven't looked at it yet. It's part of... I'll get this right. I think I'll get this right. Was it Platinum? Some of you guys will know. Was it Platinum or Premium? One of the DLCs. Yeah, it was part of that. And it's going to be one of the FS25 maps. So, you know, if you're interested in doing this map in 25, then, you know, you can have a look at it now. I don't know if they're going to change anything before then. I mean, one thing I know will definitely not happen on this map is wet rice, which we know is coming in the game. Why is wet rice not going to happen? Because, like I say, there's not one flat field in this map. Not one. And to do wet rice, you need some kind of flat field. Because your water will run away. That's why you need a flat field. We'll take a look at it. Fs25 looks amazing. Oh yeah, some of the highlights and low tones with your trees and your what do they call it? God lighting looks absolutely amazing. And the good thing is they've made it kind of GPU like as low intensity as they could but still giving you the feel, you know. They've tried to really shrink what they're going to be putting in down, so you don't have to upgrade your machine too much if you got to upgrade it to autoplay. You know, they've really done a fantastic job. I mean, I forget what card they recommended for like high settings. Was it 2060? Something like that? Which is, in today's world, is a really low card. Average will know. Average, do you remember what card they recommend for medium set of for normal settings in 25? Was it 2060? It's right, he's probably having a coffee. Give him a minute to answer. 2070, you think? Yeah, it was, even so, guys, even if it is a 2070, in today's world, that's still quite a low quality card in it. I mean, for most of you, I mean, with older machines, it will be a big jump. But if you've had a machine in the last, I don't know, year and a half maybe, you know, you're going to have a 3060 in, 3070 and stuff like that. So you should be able to run normal settings straight off the bat. I mean, if you do have a lower card than that, then yeah, you may have to knock it down to 30 frames a second, low, you know, medium to low graphical quality. So you might miss out on some stuff, but you should still be able to play the game. You just won't be looking at stuff as sharp and as clean as others. I really don't know how to redo this field afterwards, to be honest. I need to understand the spectrum of stuff when I look at it to see what field needs. It's one of my failings with this game, because the guys normally do it, you know, average and handy. You know, when I turn around a field on the community farm and I go, oh, what do you want me to do this field next? They have a quick look at the stats of it and they go, oh, it needs this. That's something that I fail on in this game. You know. I just just lately I've just been automatically turning the field around and doing it. You know, so if I've been doing a field a certain way, I would just straight away do it. I won't sort of look at the stats to see, oh, mate, it doesn't need that this time. It does need that this time. I'll just carry on and do it. But like I say, I have been on this farm. I have been liming my grass, and I have been solid ferting my grass as well as grass rolling it. Why? It seemed to make a difference. You know, on the spectrum, when you go over the field with anything with a sensor and it shows you it on the map, it seemed to make a difference the following harvest. You know, so just say if on the map now it was showing me orange for the field, and I lime it, fer it, grass roll it, next time it'll be kind of an orangey green, and then I do it again, it'll be a light green, and then I do it again, it'll start turning darker, so saying the field's getting healthier and healthier, you know. That I understand, but looking at the stats, not got a clue. I am getting better at this game and reading what stuff needs, but yeah, not quite all the way there yet. There's quite a lot of grass on this one, so well, hay now, hey. One more time, we gotta celebrate. And guys, there's my link to Icon City. If you've got Stream Deck, Loot Deck, yeah, pop to the website, see what buttons and stuff they have. They not just do button packs, guys. You know, they they do productivity as well, and just, you know, button icons. And they also do a couple of free packs too. You don't have to use my code, guys. Use your favorite streamer's code. Like I say, the Average Viking has a code. Loopy Loza has a code. You know, but if you want to use my code, it's MAD or caps, because like you'd be mad not to. Right, well that's the end of that. Let's take this back up and get the sucky wagon now. And then we'll figure out where we're taking this to after we pick it all up. Money, money, money. I can tell a little secret when I go on the radio later. So number 10 is a song by The Cure. Of all-time songs. I say all-time. I think it's up to a certain period when, because after a certain time period, the B-sided songs are not a thing anymore. Because we don't have B-sides anymore. So this is a chart of the best B-sides that became more popular than the A-sided equivalent songs. And like I say, number 10 is The Cure. So I'll let that filter down to you. It's a good list. I know you're going to say, well, you will say that because you present on the radio. But it is a good list. What we get in Sucky Wagon. I have two, just in case somebody wanted to come on and help. Right. What we do need to do is see where we're selling it. Where are we selling it to? Hey, 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 hey. I don't think, to be honest, another thing I don't think matters, guys, is whether you bail it or whether you take it loose. It doesn't matter. It's still literage. Because remember, it's per 1,000 litres. Animal Dealer is the best one. So Animal Dealer is the one at the top, I think. It's this one over here. Yes, it is. Right, let's go. We've got a couple of 100,000 litres in the silo, so we don't really need any. We've got straw in there, so we don't need any of that. We have a few silage bales in there, which we picked up from different contracts. So we're just keeping them till it's good to sell them, and then we're going to sell them. I think we've got about 30 in there. I picked them up from a contract, guys. I didn't do them myself. They were contracted. Like I say, if they're contracted, then I can do silage. If it's my fields, I can. That's the deal. I'm still sticking to that rule. That down. That down. Let's pick the headlands up. We might have to attack this other headland at a different angle, though. Why? Because we're close to that, like, little stony dike there. That's going to frick me over. So we're going to have to attack this at this sort of angle. Shit, missed a bit. I missed a bit more. That gets that bit. Back up. That should get that bit. We'll go straight down on it. Right, now if we back up, we should be able to get steady straight on it now. There we go. All done. Yeah, that wasn't too much of an hassle, was it? I mean, what we could do now is go inside the cab. But why not? It'll be a little bit janky for a little while, guys, until it renders in properly. Right, I'm going to mess up these lines now a little bit, just so I can get out of the line. And then we can do ups and downs. I think just to make it easier, we'll miss every other one. We'll see how the turns go. I think they're a little tight though. Yeah, they are. We have to miss every other one. Sod it, woman. Let's do this because it's the big lanes. Now we'll get that other one, spin back over the top, and get that first long one. Very basic in here. I've seen better tractors inside. I mean, the guys that are doing the community farm, the vintage oaks, the interior of that old case, I think was it 7280? It looks fantastic for an old tractor. The New Holland that they're using, again, the dash in it looks better than this, and this is a newer tractor, you know. To be honest, at the two, the New Holland's my favourite, the interior wise. Power wise, the case is the better one, but interior wise, yeah, I think the New Holland one's better. Just my opinion. Ooh, I see why I had trouble doing that bit a little earlier. Like an undulation there is unreal. So I've had to get rid of the video broadcast was playing up earlier, which is why my camera looks normal. To be honest, I need to move it over a bit. I'm slightly one-sided. I've just noticed. Yeah, I was playing around with it for ages and ages and ages. Couldn't get it to sit right, and then for some reason the video broadcast decided not to work, so I had to switch it off. We'll mess about with it later, see if we can get it to work for charity stream tomorrow. But yeah, not too fussed about it. Because the plan is at some point, I know I've got a white wall behind me, but the plan is to start putting stuff up on the wall, so you guys can see it. But it's like I said to the wife, you know, it doesn't need that much stuff on it. I mean, it just needs stuff around where you can see me. That's it. Unless I zoom the camera out, zoom it back out to normal. Ooh, I don't think I'm picking up all that, but we shall see. Do like a bit of co-play. I've liked co-play ever since. I liked a few of their songs, and then all of a sudden I saw where did I see him? I think Glastonbury a few years ago. They closed the show, and I've been big into co-play ever since. They can entertain. They don't just, the guy don't just sing. He's a fucking entertainer, and he does really well. Same with a few other singers. They don't just sing, they entertain you while you're there, you know. Forever locked in to what they're doing for the whole show. It's not just, oh, sing, 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 you know, that's the end of the show, basically. They'll get the crowd involved, make you laugh, make you cry, and shit like that. It's a very unique thing to be able to do. What are we on? 46%. And we're about, what, a third collected maybe? So we're going to get a lot. I think this thing holds about 200,000 litres too. It needs to be big. It needs to be big. You can't go on this. Well, I say you can go on this farm and use small stuff. You can, but when you're doing the bigger fields to do it in one hit, you need bigger shit. Wow, that glare off that window's a thing, isn't it? Jeez, it's almost like the glare you get off of the interior lights in the bus at night. Where you can see the passengers in the back in your front window. So what I do is I turn one set off. So even at night, I have one set in the passenger section that isn't on. So if it does one side and the other side, I have one set switched off, so it cuts the glare down. A lot of other drivers do the same. Or if it's like every other one, I'll switch the side off that is nearest me. Again, just to stop the glare so I can see more of the road and less of the internals of the bus. $59%. And then we're going to go make some money. Now, when I do straw, I've got a big kind of straw field. When I do the straw, I have to use both of the sucky wagons. Why? Because I make bales with the straw. Even though I really don't need to. You know, I should just put another one of those silos down and get rid of the bale shed. That might be a thing in the future. Do that. And then I could just keep the straw loose, which would be easier for me. Because when it comes to bed down the cows, I can just put the straw in a trailer, take it over, drop it off. Faster. So that could be a thing. Never thought about doing that. We'll have to see whether... I know the hay fits in there. We'll have to see whether it will take straw first before we actually do it, obviously. There's no point getting rid of a bale shed and... Or, what we could do is put a bunker in there, couldn't we? To make the silage. No, we're not using silage. We're using hay and straw. Thought about using silage then for the cows, but obviously if I all of a sudden 1 month or 1 quarter don't need it, then I'm selling silage, which I said I wouldn't do. Why? Because silage is OP. And I agreed that I wouldn't do it. Like I say, I'm just keeping those in the shed because they came from a contract. And I'm waiting for the right month to sell. I think this is going to be full before I am. But like I say, guys, I'm not sure whether just straight grass roll this back to health or whether to put lime on it. And then maybe grass roll it straight after. Like I say, it's one of my failings. I don't know how to read the thingy board to see what the field needs. I normally go on when I cut it. Is the field green? Is it yellow? Is it? I think some of these are orange. So I think it does need a bit of lime. I don't know whether that matters for grass as well. I presume it would for all stuff you're doing, you know, keeping the soil good. Anybody know whether it matters for grass, whether to keep the soil good? I imagine it does. So guys, you may have seen it go through, you may have not seen it go through, but there's a link that goes through that links my YouTube. pages. Any VOD that reaches over 100 after of offline views on Twitch goes onto my YouTube channel. And if you could pop over there, just give it a thumbs up, watch it for approximately 60 seconds, a minute or two. Comment if you can, even if it's the comments an emoji. You know, everything makes a difference over there. Everything that you can do. And I will be much appreciated and love you long time. So we're probably going to come back for about half a load by the looks of it. One thing I do need to do is get that page back up where I found that node chart too. We'll just finish this line. We won't start another one. We'll go up and do an offload. So right, let's lift that up. Let's switch you off and let's go do an offload. Yeah, I do need to get the page back up where I found the chart too, so I can tell you what the A sides were to the B sided tracks. And of course we'll do the TMP live traffic report at the bottom of the hours as well. Why? Because that's been a thing for a little while now. I think it's just me and maybe Luke sometimes that does it on Simulator Radio. Mainly me though. Apparently the guys that deal with the admin of Simulator Radio like it when you put stuff on yourself to do during your show, like the traffic report from TMP Live Maps. That field looks like it's close, doesn't it? A sunflower field. We'll have to check to see how much sunflowers we've got. We are using a rather lot of pig food. Even though we're making a lot, we're using a lot. I mean, in the course of a day, I think we make about 4 loads. And we're using about 3.5 loads every feed. How much we're getting per... Well, this is 200,000 litres, so... Should be a pretty penny. It's not as much penny as I thought. 36,000. If that was silage right now, that would be about 200,000. That's the difference between paying silage. I mean, literally, I was during my Zero to Hero thing, I was doing a truck with a flatbed on it and the trailer. I was taking that over for about 200 to 250,000 per load with silage, which is why I agreed not to do silage of my own. It's real OP. We'll cut across the bottom of this field. I need a drink and I've got one behind me, so don't panic. Oh, just that stretching hurts my shoulder. Oh, I'm not putting this on. That hurts so much. Oh, you can't see it, but that's my hand after I get a pain strike, and I'm not putting that on. I've just got it loose. It's horrible. I mean, I think I shouldn't be driving with that, but the wife's kicking me to work every day. I know. So guys, the average Viking will be live at 11. Not sure what he's doing today. The guys were farming yesterday, so I'm not sure what they're doing today, but like I say, average Viking will be live at 11. So please stick around, because that's probably where we're going to raid out to. And then I shall be going on the radio. well, I'll be getting something to eat first, but then I'll be going on the radio, but it won't take me long. So give me 10 minutes after I log out of streaming. I think my upstairs has got a treadmill, because every morning about the same time I hear dum 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 dum, and it's sort of the pace that you would jog at. Now, I used to hear him lifting weights, and I could tell he was lifting weights. Why? Because you would hear nothing, and then all of a sudden, boom, and then he'd lift it again, and then boom, and it was the same timing. So it was almost like he was lifting the weight and dropping it on the floor, which you shouldn't do anyway with weights. I mean, even though you see all these strong men bounce the weights off the floor, you shouldn't do that with weights. Why? Because it does nothing for your muscles, letting a weight go. The idea is you pick it up and you put it down properly. And now you're going to say, how do you know? Well, I've done my fair share of physical training. So during the course of when I quit the buses last time and going back on the buses, I lost 2 stone. So I know a bit about physical training, and I can tell you now that, you know, when they say your diet is just as important as what you're doing, that is not a lie. That is absolutely true. So what I did when I started trying to lose a bit of weight, I wanted to lose weight but not affect my diet that much. So all I really did was lower my portions. So say if, you know, I got quite large hands, so say if I was having some frozen chips in the air fryer, obviously, and I was having, say, I don't know, 3 handfuls of chips. First week, you have 2.5. I know it doesn't seem a lot, it's enough. And say if you're having 2 handfuls of chicken nuggets with it, you have a handful and a half. And that's what you do for the first week. Second week, if you're feeling all right with that, you lower it again to 2 handfuls of chips, 1 handful of nuggets or whatever you're having, you know? Lower the impact on soaps, sugars, as much as you can, vinegar, sauces. Second month I started in on a lot of rice and pasta dishes, and I did that for months, and that's where I noticed a lot of the, not the weight difference, because of course I was training, so you gain weight. So when you're first trying to lose weight, don't weigh yourself, because it's disheartening. Because the first thing that you will do is gain a lot of weight, where your fats are turning into muscle. So yeah, so don't weigh yourself. What I did is after about a month, I noticed that I was getting thinner. So every time I came down, I don't know, a belt hoe, you guys will know what I'm talking about. Some of you ladies will too. Every time I come down a belt hoe size, it was a triumph. And then when you get to a certain point of losing fats, you kind of lose weight because your body keeps its muscle tone and just starts losing the fat a little bit. And that's when you can say, yes, I'm losing weight. Right, let's go up and get rid of this, and then we've got to find out what we're doing with this grass down here. So this is the bit that I'm not sure about. So if we go to, is it that? No, it's not that. That? No, it's not that. So it doesn't need rolling. It doesn't need mulching. Don't need rolling. The only thing that they should put on it is, does it need lime? So it's harvested at the moment, so we can turn that off. So really it doesn't need anything. But some of the stats say it does. So I will lime it this time around. And then I'll just grass roll it over. Why grass roll it over? Because grass rolling it over does almost the same sort of thing as fertilizing it. But with precision farming on, which I do have on, I don't know. It just, you know, doesn't seem to work as well. And there's my link to my YouTube channel, guys. So like I say, if you can go over there, you know, if you want to subscribe to me, you can do. I'm not forcing you to. But if you can watch the videos, guys, for about 60 seconds, give it a thumbs up, you know, comment. I know the comments during our old videos hard to notice, but if you find the comment section, even if you comment with an emoji, you know, all good. Dan the UK, thank you very much for your follow, dude. I will. I know you're a streamer, dude, so I will follow you back at some point, and you're part of the community. I don't always follow everybody back, guys, but I do follow the community streamers back for definite. To be honest, I think I already am following you because I think when you spoke to Average the other day in stream, I think I did. So try to support where you can. Yeah. So all these flashing guys are all the ones that I need to... It's in here. Thank you, Average. I'll sell this. This is some more money. To be honest, this build now has just paid for that second roller. You're welcome, dude. Yeah, it's just paid for that second roller. So like I say, we're going to go down, we're going to lime it. I know liming grass to some people would seem stupid, but like I say, before when I had this grass during my Zero to Hero, it was working. Liming, ferting it, and grass rolling it. You know, I was doing it all, and it was working to make the soil better. Lime is not required for grass. I know lime's not required for grass, but I was making the soil good. Thanks, Mel. Az came in the other day and went, lime's not essential for grass, and I went, I know that, Az, but it was making the soil better. I don't know whether it was or wasn't, but it seemed to be. I don't know whether it's a thing or isn't a thing. I don't know, but when I was doing the Zero to Hero, it seemed like it was a thing. But yeah, I can't prove that it's not, and I can't, well, and but to be honest, my old videos can prove that it was a thing. But yeah, bollocks. We'll save a job. We'll just grass roll it. So we'll turn this into a grass roller. Then all we need to do is buy another one to be a mulcher, and then we got one of each. I will try and go live at some point. Dan, you go live when you feel comfortable, dude. You know, don't feel the need that you have to every day. The thing is that you need, you know, you just need to feel comfortable with yourself and being online and kind of sometimes speaking to nobody, but just speaking as if you're talking to, I don't know, 100 people. It's kind of what I do. You know, whether I'm speaking to nobody or whether I'm speaking to 50 million people out there, I don't look at my numbers. Not that I don't care about my numbers, I just don't look at my numbers. At the moment, I'm just in between a rock and a hard place when it comes to streaming. Some plant, but nitrogen back in the soil. Yeah, that's why I was liming it, to put nitrogen back in the soil. But if it doesn't work with grass, it doesn't work with grass. I'll skip it this time around. Like I say, I can't prove that it didn't, but it seemed to work the last time I did it. I say it seemed to work. I mean, it was just a tiny bit of extra, I don't know, better colorage in the land. Lime is not nitrogen, it's phosphate. See? I told you I was a noob when it comes to farming. I say noob, I'm not kind of a noob. I can do any job that I'm set to. So, like, I think I said it in one of Average's stream once. I said I'm more of a farmhand than I am anything else. You know, I can do any job as long as I'm told what to do, what order to do it in. So bollocks, we'll just roll it from now on then. So how do we get nitrogen in the thing? Is that a separate spray? So do you use a sprayer and get in? Is it a thing? Because that could be what's, I don't know, maybe stopping it from going to full, I don't know, bloomage, grassage, whatever you want to call it. Fert. And rolling it, grass rolling it is kind of ferting it, I suppose. Because that's what happens when you roll grass, it sort of ferts it, fully ferts it too. Okay, so maybe the more I do it, the better it gets. The more I do it grass, the better it gets. Okie dokie. And guys, if you're thinking about buying Fs25, I haven't got the link, but I'm sure he'll put it in chat, maybe. Please consider using the Average Vikings Giants code. If you're not going to buy it from Giants themselves, look at the partnered shops, and you can still use the Average Vikings code to big him up a little bit. And yeah, when he goes live at 11, he'll tell you all about it. Right, what we're going to do is just try and do a straight line now. Down from this one. And then we'll do everything left side of it. If and when I farm, I use lime and liquid fert. Yeah, I mean, liquid fert can be faster to use because of how big some of the liquid fert spreaders are. But when you're making fertilizer, which I'm making fertilizer, it's not costing me anything to make, I'm just using water which I'm getting from the lakes, which doesn't cost me a penny, and I'm using manure, which my animals are making enough manure to use the bioplant and all sorts of shit like that. And I've even got a spreader for slurry, and when I'm doing a contracted field, I'll use that instead of using my fert on it. Why? You still get the contract done. It still gives you the money for the contract. I feel all fert does the same thing. I tried all of them, and the yield either 50 or 100. I think there is a difference between fert, solid and liquid, isn't there? Isn't it that liquid doesn't last as long? So say if you get a 5-stage growth on a product, it doesn't last for the whole lot. Am I correct on saying that? Some of you guys that are more experienced, liquid fert doesn't last as long, or is it slurry that I'm thinking about? One of them doesn't. When you fert it, it doesn't last the whole growth, and I forget whether it's slurry or liquid fert. I thought with liquid, the solid soaks up. So soaks up. Well, yeah, same with Haven't played 22 for a while, so it's going to take me a bit to learn again. Brats, can you answer that one? Whether is it liquid fur or slurry that when you fart with it, it doesn't last for the whole growth? It only like half fertilizes it. So when you look at your the map and you look at whether the field's fertilized, there's certain ones which only turn it like a light shade of blue instead of the darker shade of blue for the whole growth. And I'm not, don't, like I say, don't get me wrong, I'm not sure whether it's slurry or liquid fur that's like that. So I know slurry, it doesn't work for the whole growth, but I'm not sure whether liquid fur does exactly the same thing. Like I said, I don't use liquid fur. I mean, I have done in this map, but I rented it. Only on precision farming, I think the fur. So there you go. If you use a precision farming, he thinks that liquid fur doesn't do the whole cycle of the growth. So you'd have to, I think it's in between 2 and 3 in it. You fert it again. So you fert as you put it in, and then between 2 and 3 you fert again. If it's got like a 5-stage growth. Anybody who's got ads now, we'll see when you come back. Anybody who doesn't have ads now, we can still chat. So guys, tomorrow, don't forget, we're going to be doing a charity stream for FMA UK, which helps people that suffer with fibromyalgia. It's a charity that's close to a lot of our hearts in the SIRE community, because we all know somebody, friends, relatives, maybe you suffer from it yourself, and these guys help you out, not with just advice. They sometimes do what the guys that with Pit and DLA won't do, with like customizations and stuff. And if they can't do it, they sort of put you in touch with grants and people that do, that can help you out. So yeah, it's a worthwhile charity, and we want you to get involved and part with some money. If you can't afford it, don't worry about it. We don't want you to be short of living expenses and stuff. But if you can afford it, we'd like you to put your hand in your pocket, even if it's only a couple of quid. It's something. The link is active, guys, already. There's the timetable as well. Ignore the one where it says Lancashire Lamppost. He informed us yesterday morning that unfortunately he's been called into work, so he's unable to participate. But if there's any streamers in the community that are also part of Viking Transport, and you would like to get involved for the day, we do have a slot available. So you can either have the 2 to 5 slot, which Lamppost was doing, or you can have my slot 5 till 8, and I will do 2 to 5. I don't mind. Like I say, if you're part of Viking Transport and you're in the SIRE community and you stream and have a stable stream and you want to get involved in it, we'd love to have you. I mean, the reason why I say stable stream is because obviously we want people to part with money. So if you've got sound problems or lagging problems, I mean, sometimes we get lagging problems and stuff, but with a lot of us, it's not, it's now and again, it's not most of the time. I mean, like I say, we want as many people in as possible so that we can try and make people part with some pennies. So yeah, Dank, I know you're new to the community and you're new to Viking Transport, but if you want to get involved in that, you'd be quite welcome to, sir. Just let me know in Discord. Most of the things you'll need for the stream are already in the charity section. All you will need is the charity clip, which is like a 48-second video of like a slideshow, and it tells you all about, or it tells people, not just you, it tells people about what fibromyalgia is, and stuff. And of course you'll need the link there. I mean, I don't know whether to shorten that or not, but so it does mean we can move on to the contracts much sooner. So obviously after we've rolled this now, we're done down here. The animals are done, so we don't need to worry about them. But at the moment, I don't really have a stream. Need sort of like, yeah, no worries. Like I say, one of the things I am thinking about is so I'm thinking about. I don't know whether Average can do it, and I haven't spoken to Average yet. I was thinking about extending Average's stream and extending, because Xeno's already offered to start earlier, so extending Xeno stream. So that would lower me down to 4 hours. If Average could do an extra hour, and I know Xeno can start early, so it would mean Average would get 4 hours. But I'm not sure whether he's got the time. Like I said, haven't spoken to him yet. But it's the thing that I'm thinking about. If he could do it, I will ask later when he's not so busy. If not, I'll just do 5 hours and then have Xeno start an hour early. This is already offered. Right, we're nearly done on here, guys, and then we can start doing some contracts and earn some pennies. Doesn't look like we're going to hit that 5 million though. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit more for the hay. It was a little disappointing. I was hoping at least to get, I don't know, for what did we sow in the end? 160,000 litres. Yeah, I was hoping to get about 100,000. Beggars can't be choosers. Right, that's that done, guys. So let's get up and get the cultivator out. I say get the cultivator out. It's already, I think the my fence already backed onto it. So we just need to connect up and away we go. And then go around 4 fields, I think it is. And then we've got a bit of harvesting to do. There's a couple of planting, a couple of sowing contracts. No, is there? I know I already did them. So like I say, we do plan to get another one of these guys just so we don't have to keep going back and swapping. Shit. So we've got grass, we've got field. You just need to figure out a colour for mulching. That's that. Get off you. Here's my fan. 80. I can't believe that only cost 80,000. Really can't. It was a little more than 80,000, but it wasn't far off. 86,000 maybe. For such a nice tractor. Alright, let's go. Right, build 11 first, let's over this way. It's a little dirty, I may have to wash this after we finish with it. Like I say, I don't mind a little bit of dirt on the tractors and equipment and stuff. I mean, a little bit shows usage. It's just when it gets really dirty like it is now, you know. So after this use, you probably won't be able to see through the windows. That's when you know you should be washing it. Oh. Yep. Gotta remember this thing turns quick. Right, we may have to take the alleyway across. Because I've come the wrong way. Okay, it's there. So let's go north. Take a little shortcut across the grass. I mean, what I normally do, just to make things slightly faster when I'm offline, is I'll just fast travel to the fields when I'm doing contracts like this. You know, multiple things with the same implements. I'll just fast travel to the fields. Right, third field down it is. And there we go. 76 to show the other side, 44 and 48. So we got a bit of driving to do. Well, I can see by the voice channels, maybe Miss Loopy Lozzo's live. So if you can have two screens up, guys. I'm not sure whether she is or isn't. Let's have a quick goosey gander. Yes, she is live. Not sure what she's playing, but if you can have two screens up, guys, there's another awesome streamer from the community and community manager as well. Miss Loopy Lozzo's live. If you can only have one screen up, guys, you can use multi-twitch if you like. No? multitwitch.tv/ my gamertag / Loopy Lozza. And you can watch us both. Like I say, not sure what she's playing. I know she's been playing a lot of that zoo thing. Just lately. That zoo thing. She's playing Minecraft, is she? There you go. I'm guessing community map. Yeah, we got a community map for Minecraft now. The guys got right into that a few weeks back. Right, hold this up, and we'll go to the other field. Yeah, there's that one done. Boom. Yeah. Right. Let's see if this thing will go into the bridge. Because some things won't. Yeah, some of the trailers won't. Oh, this could be close. But you know, I think that should go under. But it ain't. I think your hit markers are a little big, dude. Considering this is a base game freaking cultivator. Okay, we should just take the right up here. I always think this when I pass this little lake here with a bridge on it, you know, nice addition to it. Might be a couple of guys with a couple of fishing poles sort of thing. You know, even if they don't look like they're catching anything, if it could just be like casting. You know, every couple of minutes, just if you got it in view for a couple of minutes, you know, just every couple of minutes, just reel in, reset, reel in, reset. I just think it'd be a nice touch. Looks like the kind of lake that you'd fish on, like, you know, the bridge in the middle, and you know, to an island that don't really do nothing. Why does it seem like they're not doing anything? Yeah, it's active. Just seems like it wasn't doing nothing. Yeah, put it back on sale now. Well, I should put it back on store now. Because I've used a bit. That's storing nicely. Like I say, during a day when I'm doing all the contracts, I can empty that pig food thing about 4 or 5 times. And the next following day, when I move it on, when I move the day on, when I'm totally out of contracts, it will literally use all 4 of them things. You know, it's like almost like there's no point in storing it. You just will empty it out and just straight away feed the pigs. Empty it out, feed the pigs. Literally, I know I've got a little bit in storage where I didn't have enough pigs in the thing, but now that they're virtually full, yeah, I'm not putting anything in storage anymore. I say nothing, maybe a couple of thousand every time goes back into storage, which I haven't used out of like the 5 loads. Like I said, it takes about 2 loads per thing to fill up. You know, I've got my things set on 1 day a month, so every month they use about 60,000 litres of food each pig thing. So every month I need to make over 100,000 litres of pig food. And yet they don't use that much straw. They're going through about 3 bales per month. Not sure how big my bales are. 6,000 litres a bale, maybe. Round bales too. Like I say, I might just put another silo down to save a bit of space. Put another shed in for equipment. Well, hello. Didn't mean to do that. That wasn't even my field. Yeah, and I don't have crop destruction on, which is strange. What was I saying? Yeah, I might get rid of that bale shed and put them all... There he is, slinging his dick. Morning, Squealer. How you doing, bro? And thank you for... Wow, 50 months. 50 months. We've really been together that long, dude? Well, we must have. In fact, we've been... keep saying this, guys. We've been together a lot longer than where we've been in here. I was sort of 3 years over at Mixer. So, yeah. I trust you're on a morning sort of 15-minute break. Unless you're not at work. When we're together. And like I say, guys, I'm going to try and get the video broadcast to work again. I wasn't even talking to you. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'll try and get the video broadcast to work for tomorrow, and if I can't, we'll tighten up the frame so you don't see the shit over there. There he is. I'm just leaving London for home. So we'll have you on the radio. Thank you very much, dude. So guys, I know I say this a lot, or I said this a lot today, but please join us tomorrow. Kickoff is 6:30 a.m. ish. Minute 09 Gaming kicking us off. Hopefully you got my message to be on Pro Mods. Yeah. Then kicking in the average Viking at 11. And like I say, if I can persuade him to do an extra hour, hopefully he'll do an extra hour for me. And then I'll do 4 hours, and then Xeno will do 4 hours at the end. So the times might change a bit, but the streamers probably won't, unless, you know, somebody in the community comes in to give us a little hand. To be honest, 4 hours is quite nice. Stream for. May not after my spin the wheel thing, if people, you know, donate to me, donate to the charity through my stream, because obviously I shall spin the wheel of misfortune. Some of my channel emotes have already been turned off in preparation for tomorrow's stream when I stream, so all my channel emotes for ETS redeems have been switched off. Don't be disappointed, because they're all on the Wheel of Misfortune. But I say all, there's different ones on the Wheel of Misfortune. So on the Wheel of Misfortune, we've got an F7. We don't have a turn. We do have a swap trucks. So we may have to do that during the day. I've got 2 trucks on Pro Mod, so that's fine. So we'll swap in between the 2 trucks. We have a disconnect at the next services on the Wheel of Misfortune. So what that means is, if it lands on that after you've donoed to the charity, the next services I come to, I will pull in, I will unconnect the trailer, I will do 3 loops around the trailer. Yeah, so it's not only I'm disconnecting, I need to disconnect in such a way I can go around the trailer. That's a thing. There's also 3 lots of take a drink. So I will be partaking in a little bit of Agropro in celebration. I mean, some people say be careful, bro, because TOS. It's TOS if you get drunk and you can't handle everything that's going on. It's not TOS to just have an alcoholic beverage on the stream, especially if you're an 18 stream and you specify you're an 18 stream. You can have a drink live on stream. You just can't get drunk. Right, can I get rid of that straw? It just annoys me when you do a contract and it leaves byproduct behind. I wonder if I can get it. Yes. It's annoying. Well, it annoys me anyway. Like when you do, you know, because I've got a mod on that allows me to bale straw, like if I do, say, a barley contract, so it leaves the straw behind so I can swat it and have it for myself. And that's what basically happened then, is I did a contract, it had straw swath on, and, you know, the swath went out of the field. And that's basically what happened. So yeah, it's just annoying that it kicks it out that far, and it doesn't allow you to collect it. I think that's the thing I'm annoyed about more than anything. But obviously there has to be, before anybody says anything, there has to be boundaries to your fields, unless you own the field, the connecting fields in between. So there has to be a barrier where it says, nope, you can't have that. It's out of the field boundary. Understandably. But if it allows you to, but what I'm saying is, if it allows you to, or if it allows the harvester, get this wording right, if it allows the harvester to kick the swath out that far, you should be allowed to collect it, I think. So what I'm saying is, maybe they should allow the, or if you're moving, it should delay the straw swath until you're inside the field boundary. I mean, I've never used a real harvester. I imagine that it is a little bit delayed, the swath coming out, because obviously it's got to go through the whole harvester, or part of it, before it comes out the ass end. So maybe they can delay it, I don't know, a second more to allow the swath to land in the field. Don't know whether that would be a thing, but you know. So we've not really made that much extra money while on stream. I mean, you missed the potato harvest, which I did yesterday. I should have probably kept that for today's stream, to be fair, because that's where I got most of the money from. You missed the turnaround in some of my stuff that I have, you know, the getting rid of some of the trailers and upgrading and stuff. But, like I say, unless there's a tractor that is really expensive now to get rid of, to repair, there will be no big purchases now. You know, everything is done. Everything is sorted. I've got everything that I want. So it's purely making money time now. No, don't do that. $47? Oh, 47 looks like it's been ploughed. What am I cultivating it for? Oh, well, never mind. It wants us to cultivate, so we'll cultivate. I'm glad we are cultivating, because it looks like this is one of the fields that went wrong on me. I say went wrong on me. For some reason, some of my fields blanked themselves out of what they had. So I tried to remember and put them back as they were. But some of the crops I got slightly wrong. And it added them on the side, you know, it sort of left some on the side of other fields. So, yeah. So I've been trying to cultivate as many as I can after harvest. Get rid of them. So I think it's just 78 left. And then that's all the cultivating done. I say that's all the cultivating done because it's took me so long to do it. There might be other fields that require cultivating now. And while I've got the cultivator on, I do that's another bit of that field gone. I do try and do them all at the same time, like fertilizing. I mean, at one point, I think I fertilized 70 fields the other day. Why? Because they just kept spouting up that they required doing. You know? And if they keep spouting up to say they need doing, while you've got the fertilizing wagon on the back, you just, well, keep doing. I mean, some of the fields are so small, like 72 ahead of us. You could literally get right in the middle of that way and do the whole thing in one go. It's so easy. I mean, I think this one takes 2, but only just. You know, it literally does like 2/3 in one hit. Right, we'll try and hold the line this time because as you can see, I snuck in. I just snuck in again. No, we're good. Like I say, guys, after I finish my stream today, I'm going to go and have some breakfast, and then we shall be live on Simulator Radio, giving the guys some music to play their games with. Like I say, I know the guys were farming yesterday. Not sure what they're doing today. Maybe they'll join Loopy in Minecraft server. Maybe it'll be farming again. Maybe it'll be trucking. I don't know. Don't know what his plans are for the day. But whatever, we shall supply some background music for the guys. Won't take me very long, like 10 minutes maybe. Just to quickly grab a bite to eat. And we shall be raiding into the average Viking, so please don't leave. And remember, guys, the dono line is open already and will stay open until the 19th of the month. Why? Because Beaver are having a birthday stream because it's their birthday this month. They're having their birthday celebrations, and a few of the guys say they wouldn't mind adding the link to their streams during their birthday stream. So I've gone, yeah, why not? So the dono line for FMA UK, guys, will be closed on the 19th of the month, which is a day after the Beaver birthday streams. Apparently there's 2 or 3, forget what replay said, 2 or 3 guys that are going to be streaming on the day for their birthday celebration. And they've invited us from Viking Transport for a drive, if we would like to. And if you'd like to get involved in that and you're in Viking Transport, guys, you would need to contact Replay to say you're coming along. I mean, I'm sure if he's live, he'll allow you to go anyway. You just find him on stream and go, you know, kind of bob along. I mean, he'll be on TMP, so he really has no choice, but you're asked to be polite. Bollocks, just gonna pick some more. Okay. Yeah, so you just asked to be polite, don't you guys? You know the score. Think we won't have time to do any more, but what we will do is we'll probably start another contract and we'll finish it off stream. Money on my mind. So here's the link, guys. Here's the timetable. Remember, discount Lancashire Lamppost. Yeah, unfortunately he was called into work and is unable to stream for us on that day, but we may have somebody to take his place, or to take my place and I'll go in his place, or we may just extend the times of some of the streamers on there. I mean, it's certainly an option. Just, you know, if average is available to serve another hour, I can do 4 or 5 hours. Zeno said he'll do whatever's needed. So, you know, it's a thing. Right. Okay, so don't. Any more fertilizing? No, but we do have, like I say, fertilizing there. But let's take that one. What we'll do, guys, we'll see if we can do it with the slurry that we got. Show you something different. This cultivator is now a little bit dusty, but it's all right for the minute. I won't bother washing it for the minute. It's a little bit dusty. Maybe next time we do a load, it'll be time to clean it, but not yet. Like I say, I do like a little bit of use to show on some of my equipment, which annoys some of the guys when I go in the community farm, because I'm like, yeah, it's not really dirty enough yet. That'll do. Right, let's pop round, get on the slurry tank. Oh shit! I think we've got a little bit in the in the one we transport with as well. So if we run out, we might be able to run the other tank over with and just do the rest of the field. But this will certainly get the contract done. Yeah, plan to put one of them in. I just need to see where the straw goes in there. And if it does, then I might get rid of the bale shed and put one of them in over there. That means I can have another shed for equipment. We'll just pop through the trees. This one I'll do. This field here. Right, that's unfold her. That'll do that sort of line. Right, okay, so we need to turn her on and put her down. Let's go. Yeah, it's alright, we're doing it. Ground wasn't, I didn't think the ground was changing then. See what I mean by this is a lighter shade of blue? If you can make out my map, it's a lighter shade of blue compared to the field beside me. Which means it'll probably have to be redone end of the cycle. Like, I think it's in between cycle 2 and 3. I can see it now. It's there'll do. Let's stay on that line there. So another line. Enough. Looks like we're going to have enough slurry, so it's fine. I think we might be slightly too long though. We shall see. Around last minute. Oh, we did. We were good enough. Okay. We're going to pop the house. Here we go, a little bit. That'll do. That last little line. There we go. But we still get the contract done. That's the main thing. We still get the contract done. And yeah, this is just leftover slurry. That's the good thing about it. It's leftover slurry. So what we'll do, we'll just go over to the other slurry tank. Let's say other slurry tank. Other slurry trailer, rather. And see whether we can fill this up with what's in there. And then we'll put this away again. So we'll just collect that in. What are we on? past. Maybe I'd have done the contract. Where you going, dude? Whoa, hello. Yeah, that's what happened to me on the Oaks, on one of my clips. That's there. Yeah, the AI just pulled right out on me and fucking did me over. What did I have on the back again? I had a wrapper, wasn't it? I had the wrapper on the back. And it tied the wrapper up around a fucking lamppost. Yeah, I know, right? Right. Like I said, I think there's enough left in here. Well, in the trailer. There we go. We wanna... Oh, okay. Yeah, so we need to get on the other one, don't we? Because otherwise it's offload. Yeah, so we've got 19,000 litres on here. Look. Boing, there we go. Offloaded. Right, that should have you loaded again. It is. There we go. Boing. Yay! Right, let's park you up. So, I mean, look, that bale shed uses quite a lot of space. So, what I might do is get a bale of straw out. Straw? The strawler thing? I had a couple of L's in there then, didn't I? Cut a bale of straw out, strong arm it over to... No, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We can do the other thing. We can... There's straw in that. Straw in that in there. Right, let's just wash this. And let's see if the straw fit in. No, wrong button, Matt. Wrong button. Try that one. Yeah, she is a little bit dirty, look. It's hard to believe this thing was like 86,000. Fucking unreal. I mean, yeah, automatically comes with the front weight. It's built in. You can't get rid of it. Many different colours. I've gone with a metallic red. Why? I don't know. I like it. It's kind of a case metallic red. It's kind of nice. Same with the JCBs. They're a mod as well. I don't think they got any extra power. It's just the colours. That was the mod. Right, that's that done. Right, let's get out of that. Let's just take this. This is a mod as well. I think this did have an extra little bit of power, this tractor. But again, mainly colours. Whoa. Right, let's just take this over there. And like I say, off stream, if this works, I'll kind of move everything up and put another shed next to this one. And then put... Well, to be honest, really, I should move this shed up, shouldn't I? And put the other one here, right beside that one. Maybe. I don't know. And another scoreboard right next to it. Right, anyways. Let's see if we can put straw in it. Yeah, it looks like we can. But let's just have a look. So offload. Let's look at the scores on the doors. Yeah, it is going in. So, yes, we can put straw in. So we should definitely do that. So what we'll do is we'll put straw... I think we should put that one here. Maybe. Move those headers over. And yeah, when we get rid of the shed over there, we yeah. I don't know, I'll have to think it over, but yeah. It's certainly a thing now. Now that I know that's a thing. Right, anyway. Let's get that back out of there. Another thing that might be handy to know is, do I need to crunch it up? Whoa. Hang on a minute. That's all, I'm just trying to figure shit out for later. Stay there. Like I say, silage in there. I got. No, not that one. Get out of there. No, good fucking wrong button. So I'm a pushy button. Pushy button. There we go. Straw. I just want one bale. I want to try something. Why? I want to see something. Right. Will it take this straight from here? I wonder. Yes, it does. Brilliant. I don't think that took it all out. I think there's some still in there. But anyways, that's awesome because it means I can just put, yeah, still 5,000 litres in there. So it means I can get rid of this thing at some point. And like I say, put another plant down there. That I can do part of it now, can't I? I can do part of it now while we're waiting to raiding their average. Yeah. So let's just dump that off there. Because we can get rid of that. Let's just bung you over there for a minute. Get over there. You'll do. Come out of the way. No, not that one. No, not that one. No, not that one. That one. No, not that one. I'll stop pressing buttons in a minute, guys. I will. Silos. Underground silo. Ooh, holy shit! Is that the one that's there? I don't think it is. That's there. School board. Where's my school board? Is that in... tools? That one or that one? Oh, that one looks ridiculous. That one. It's that. And... a light. Where's the light? Decoration? Is it C? There we go. There we go, that should be good. I suppose what I could do is put on the other side as well. There we go. Gosh, that should give enough light. But that's that sorted. Right, we'll transport all that straw over there. Then we just have to leave the silage on the truck. Once we get rid of it. I wonder if what works on the truck works on this thing. No, okay. So on the trucks on the vintage community farm, guys, when you on the farming stick, when you twist the stick, you open and shut the doors. Right. Offload that. And we'll load up that one. So what should be happening now, guys, is the straw going in here. There we go, straw. We might switch the hay over to here as well. And then this one, hay and straw, that's the rest. Being this close together, though, I'm not sure whether they'll combine. So sometimes what happens, we've noticed, is that sometimes when you have storage units this close, it combines the capacity. So whatever that was, 500 million or whatever it was, sometimes it combines the capacity. Is that not on? That's been a thing recently, where I've had to jump out of the thing to get it to work. Right, so I can now sell the blower after I offload, obviously. And we'll move the bales over later, and then get rid of that shed. At least we know it works. Like I say, we'll move that over to there. I'm not sure how big this one. In fact, I can see how big this one is, I suppose. So construction. What's this one? Doesn't say. What? Underground was 50 grand. I'm thinking it's the same one. It's near enough the same price. Are they the same price anyway? No, one's 50 grand more. Silo for boat, foods and liquids. Silo are used for store crops. So I'm guessing because I can store straw on that one, it's all crop. I think that's how it works. So anyway, we can get rid of this. We can get rid of the blower. Where's the blower? Animals? So we can get rid of that. That's 23 grand back. It's like we're just wasting time. Into average go slice. That doesn't mean you have to go live average, don't panic. I won't spoil your coffee. Alright. Hey. 200,000 pig food, yeah, that'll soon fucking disappear. I can tell you that one. And we're using like 60 or 70,000 a month. Where the fuck's the hay? Did I go past it? Oh no, there it is. This might take me a couple of goes then. 500,000 or nearly 600,000 hay. This might take me a couple of goes. I thought this was only 200. Oh no, it's 20,000 so far. I thought this was only 200. Yeah, whatever. I know what I meant. Oh, so guys, we are a Wraith partner as well. I didn't tell you about this before, but we are a Wraith partner. And there's my code, MAD all caps. Don't forget to use it on checkout. Get 10% off. I do have 3 flavours left from when I had the sachets. And it was like I said to the wife, I can't make up my mind which flavour I want to get a tub of. Because I can only afford one. So the ones I've saved till last are some of the better flavours I think there is. So the only one I haven't got is the one that I like quite a lot. So I've already drunk Son of a Beach, which I like, which is the ice peach tea, that one. I love that one. I've got this one. Coca-Cola. Nice one. Saving that one. Don't know what I'm saving it for, but hey. I've got this one. Sour apple. I think it's the better of the 2 apples. My personal preference. And I've got this one. Pear Drop. Again, both Coca-Cola and Pear Drop take me back to when I was a very I say very young child, say 8 to 12, when you used to be able to go into a shop and go in there with whatever you had, 20 pence, 10 pence that your mum and dad gave you for pocket money. Yeah, that's all we had in my day. And you used to go, can I have a bag of sweets, bag of mixed sweets? And they go like, what you want? And you go, oh. It was better if you said to the shopkeeper, I don't know if anybody else said this, it's better if you said to the shopkeeper, surprise me, because you normally had more sweets than you paid for. So they'd kind of chuck in a load of sweets and cola bottles and pear drops and this and that and the other and laces and God knows what else. But they'd like stick in 20 pence worth of sweets and you're only paying 10 pence, you know, and you'd walk down the shop munching your sweets. But yeah, it takes me back to them days, you know, when I say cola bottles didn't have sugar on. I think they've always had sugar on. It's just that, you know, obviously, you can get them without. But yeah, Coca-Cola reminds me of the sugar bottles without the cola bottles without sugar. That's what I was trying to say. Pear Drop, Coca-Cola, Coke Candy are my three favourite. Coke Candy, that's another one, another good one. Like I say, I got my streamer pack and had 10 different flavours. I then bought another pack of sachets to try the rest of the flavours. So that, you know, if you guys ask me what a flavour's like, I kind of know. I think there's like 2 flavours I haven't tried, along with the Christmas flavours. I've got a whole stack of what I like and a whole stack of what I'm not sure of. So, to be honest, I lie. Coke Candy's in the one that I'm not sure of. There it is, Coke Candy. Also in my not sures. I say not sures. Not sures, not for me. Cosmo. Apple Calypso. Whatever that is. WTD. One that average and some of the guys like fiery ginger beer. I don't like it. It's, I don't know. It kind of gets me on the throat. And Porn Star. I don't like any of them. Well, not that I don't like them. They're just not for me. So my personal taste is they're kind of not as juicy as some of the ones that I do like. So in my like pile, I've got Son of a Beach, obviously. I've got Strawberry Kiwi. That was nice. Sour Apple, obviously. Slayer Mango. Pear Drop, obviously. Voodoo Grape. Gamer's Bathwater. RG Berry, that one bad. Battle Gum was not bad. Blueberry Lemonade. For Mango. Yeah, there are a lot of flavours I like, can't you tell? Tropical Punch. And Bayside Blast, which was my first one. Yeah, I've got a whole stack of likes and okays, just so that I know which ones I'm picking when I buy a tub. Love all those you mention in the like pile. Yeah, there's some really nice flavours, guys. There's ones that, I don't know, just make you go. You know the old song in the 80s or early 90s? Things that make you go, There's some flavours in there that really make you go, this is a good flavour. You know? I mean, there's some which you question. Definitely question. But, yeah. Like I say, I've got like 3 or 4 favourites, and I don't know which one to buy. I think, maybe, when I do get some money, the first one I'm going to buy is probably Sex on the Beach. A tub of Sex on the Beach. So I do like that one. It's which ice peach tea. And I've sort of taken a leap out of Minute's book, because he suggested, I think it was him that suggested it, to not, there's a line on the cut where you fill it up and then when you shake it. So he suggested that you fill it up to about I think it was 400 mil, and then just add a shit ton of ice, and then shake it with that. And then you don't need the shaker that they give you. I mean, a lot of us don't use the shaker anyway, but, you know, you put a shit ton of ice in it, and then shake it up. And wow, does the flavour bang out then when it's cold. I mean, it really bangs out. Right, I think I'm going to raid out slightly early, guys. So I'm going to raid into Loopy Loza. Why? Because I'm going to go and have some breakfast, and then maybe I can start my broadcast at 10 o'clock. It's already gone 10 o'clock. I'm not going to go back in time. At 11 o'clock. So, yeah. So we shall, after we do this, we shall wait till the break finishes. That's what we'll do. Come on, stop. There we go. We'll wait till the break's over, guys. That's what we'll do. Right, so that's all my crop stuff. What's in there, in fact? Oh yeah, I got pig food and the stuff that I need for the pig food. That's what I got in there. So I think the next food to go off is the sunflowers, so we should have a load of sunflowers coming up. And the corn shouldn't be too far behind. We just need to remember to turn that field over there, the cornfield, back into potatoes. Got to remember that. Right, let's put this away, guys, and then we're going to raid out into Loopy Loza so I can have some breakfast, and then hopefully get on the radio for 11 o'clock. I said I was going to wait around for average, but I thought about it, and I thought, let's have some breakfast, and then we can get on for 11, and then give you guys a full 2 hours of tunes. Because also one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing that little no-doubt chart like I normally do, and yeah, tell you all about some B-sided tunes. So we're going to put you on that screen, guys, and we're going to raid into Miss Loopy Loza. She's playing a bit of Minecraft, and we'll see you in about, I don't know, 10 minutes on the radio. Hope you have a good time over there. I know you will, to be honest, because she is an awesome streamer. And yeah, don't forget to use my raid emotes, and don't forget, guys, come back tomorrow for the charity stream, starting off with Minute 09 Gaming at about 6:30 in the morning. I will be doing at least one job with everybody. So yeah, so I should be doing one job with Minute, then I'll probably be taking a bit of a long break, maybe on the radio, then I'll be going in with average, doing maybe one job and stuff like that. You know how it goes. All right, we shall see you tomorrow, guys. Have a nice day. We'll catch you on the radio in a